So finally, this is the long awaited, highly requested video. Guys, the video is here. The requests were so many. Let us make Achu in Diaspora, no mortar, no juicer. Hello, beautiful people. How is it going? It's your girl Claudie. Welcome or welcome back to my kitchen. Today we are going to be making Achu in Diaspora. Achu and yellow soup. So guys, if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification. Like this video as well. And if you want, if you love the video, you can go ahead and share this video right away. So guys, this recipe today, I am posting this with exact measurements. Okay, so if you follow the measurements for today, trust me, you're going to be making the best Achu soup forever. So first off, we want to start by boiling our beef and cow skin. You can use any protein of your choice. I'm using smoked beef here, so I will boil this with some salt and seasoning powder. So guys, for Achu, you don't want to use like maybe ginger or garlic or whatsoever. So add in some water and let it boil until tender. Today I will be using a pressure pot. If you do not have a pressure pot, go ahead and boil with your normal pot, okay? But keep adding water as needed and make sure it doesn't burn. But for my pressure pot, this is going to cook for about roughly 10 minutes on pressure. So also I will be using some tripe in this recipe. That's the honeycomb tripe, but you can use any tripe of your choice, okay? But mine is like white like this. Like if you're in diaspora, I'm sure you must have seen this kind of tripe at the grocery store. Please don't ask me why why it is like this. Trust me, the first time I saw it, I was also in doubt, like why is it white like this? So just go ahead and season with some salt and seasoning powder. The same thing like with the others. Let it boil until it is tender. Roughly this one takes about 10 minutes or 20 minutes to cook. Doesn't take long. So for our big guy here, the most important guy, we have our cocoa yams. I'll be using one cocoa yam here. I will just go ahead and slice this and boil with some water until it is tender. So guys, like I'm from the northwest, most of the time we usually boil this with some bananas. We just call it Achu banana. That particular species of banana, I don't know how they call it. It is very short and fat looking types of bananas, but I will not be using that today because it was so hard to see it. Had it been I saw it, I would have bought it and mixed with my cocoa yams. So just slice that and boil until it is really soft so that we can go ahead to make our Achu or cocoa yam paste. So guys, if you're new here and you're not familiar with this meal, I'm from Cameroon, from the northwest region. I'm from Bambili to be precise. This is our traditional meal. It is enjoyed by many tribes in the northwest region, and again, let me say highly requested video. Like I've been receiving a lot of messages. Please make Achu soup. Please make Achu soup. And yeah, I decided to make it for you guys. I hope you're gonna like this video and share as well. So boil this for about 40 to 45 minutes. And after that time, this is how it's looking. So guys, for the time to boil the cocoa yams, it depends on where you are. Where I am, our cocoa yams don't really take much time to cook. Trust me. So I'll just go ahead and peel that. If you cannot handle the heat, maybe you can hold on to maybe a kitchen towel or a kitchen cloth or whatsoever. But my hands are made of steel. I can handle the heat. I'm using a food processor here, guys. This is my, like, it makes everything so easy for me, okay? So I'm using a food processor. If you have a mortar or a juicer, you can use it. But this is my, how do I call it? This is the most important equipment for me to make my Achu. You see how that is? Like it just processes the Achu for about 3 minutes or 4 minutes and everything is done. That's it. Don't stress yourself or whatsoever. If you want this same processor, I will drop the link for you guys. But any food processor is going to work. Trust me, I've been using many brands of food processors and trust me, they work. But I will not advise you to use a food processor for large quantities of achu, like it's gonna destroy the processor. Okay, so now I'll just go ahead and shape that, then set it aside. So for the achu, you want to like process it until it is smooth. You do not want a coarse looking type of achu. Okay, so set that aside. Let us go ahead to make our limestone solution. I will be using limestone today, Kanwa to be precise. You can get this at the grocery store. So I'll go ahead and add some water inside, then let it boil until some of the limestone dissolves. If possible, all of it should dissolve. Okay, so guys, most of the time we usually use what they call Nikki. It's made of burnt plantain leaves. We just burn it and they mix with water, and when the water drains off, they use it to make actual soup. But I actually have the Nikki at home, but I wanted to show this option for you guys that is easy. So my proteins have been cooked until it is tender. You want to separate it from the stock because you'll be using the stock to make the soup with. Go ahead and slice whatever you do not slice from the beginning. Save this stock. Do not throw it away for whatsoever reason. So for the exact measurements for the soup, now you will be using 2 cups of stock, that's beef broth or whatever broth that you have. Add that into a blender. For the palm oil, you want to heat up the palm oil for about 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, you are heating up the palm oil because you do not want to use raw palm oil. Cook it for about 2 minutes. So after cooking that, while that is cooking, sorry, this is the limestone solution. I'll be using half cup of that solution. Now bring in the heated palm oil. Here we have our Achu Spice mix. You need 1.5 tablespoons of that. You can get this from any African grocery store or Cameroonian grocery store. So when you blend everything, it's now looking good. At this point now, you can adjust for any seasonings. That's the salt and the Maggi cube. You can adjust that, but I did not add in mine because the my beef broth or the beef stock already has enough of that. So guys, to troubleshoot, if your achu soup was too watery, you can go ahead and put a little bit of cocoyam paste inside to thicken it. And if you made it and it was too thick, you can add a little bit of boiled water or hot water. You don't want to use cold water, okay? So everything is looking so good. You want to go ahead and serve that. So guys, I'll tell you something. To serve your achu, you do not boil your achu when you want to serve to someone. This is how you serve it. Allow the person who is being served to boil his or her achu, okay? Because in most cases, maybe it might be too much, you need to reduce it or you need to add it. So this is how you serve it. And if you are wondering how they serve the achu, like to be consumed immediately, this is how they serve it. This video, I posted this video some time back on Instagram. And if you're not following me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram, Cooking with Claudia. I post recipes on Instagram every day. Okay, this is how you boil the whole the achu and you serve the soup inside and you enjoy. I just want to show you guys because I don't want people coming to the comment section and asking me how do you eat it. You eat it with the hands. Okay, so just keep watching how this is served and how to eat it. Cooking with Claudie, easy simple recipe. Cooking with Claudie. So this was served with some huckleberry. We call it jama jama. And thank you so much for watching to this point. I appreciate all the love and the support. See you. Bye-bye.